There's a place on Earth so deep that if you dropped Mount Everest into it, the peak would still be a mile underwater. It's called the Mariana Trench, a giant scar in the Pacific Ocean floor, nearly 7 miles straight down. We know more about the surface of Mars than about what's hiding at the bottom of this trench. Its deepest point is called Challenger Deep, roughly 36,000 feet below the waves. So what's actually down there? Let's take the dive. In the first 600 feet, sunlight fades fast. This is where most ocean life lives. Past 3,000 feet, you enter the midnight zone. No sunlight has ever reached this place. Ever. Here, the water pressure would already crush a human like a paper cup, and we're not even halfway down. Strange creatures glow in the dark around you. Anglerfish dangle glowing lures. Jellyfish flash like alarm systems. At 10,000 feet, the temperature drops to near freezing, and the darkness is absolute. 20,000 feet down, you pass into the hadal zone, named after Hades, the Greek god of the underworld. The pressure here is over 8 tons per square inch. That's like balancing 50 jumbo jets on your body. And yet, something lives here. Plenty of things do, and some of them are stranger than science fiction. Meet the snailfish, the deepest living fish ever found, thriving at depths where steel submarines would groan and buckle. Its body has no scales and hardly any bone. It survives by being soft, almost like jelly, so the pressure passes through it. There are amphipods down here too, shrimp-like scavengers the size of your hand when their shallow cousins are barely a grain of rice. And xenophores, single-celled organisms the size of a fist, one single cell, as big as your fist. In 1960, 2 men reached the bottom for the first time, Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh, in the bathyscaphe Trieste. Their descent took almost 5 hours. They had just 20 minutes at the bottom before heading back up. And right before landing, they reported seeing a flat fish glide across the seafloor. Life at the very bottom of the world. For over 50 years, no human returned. Then in 2012, film director James Cameron made the dive alone. His submarine was built to survive pressure that would crush a normal submarine like an empty soda can. What he found was a pale, alien landscape, soft rolling plains of sediment, silent and still, like another planet. But the deep had one more surprise. In these waters, explorers found hydrothermal vents, cracks spewing scalding, mineral-rich water. Around these vents, entire ecosystems bloom in total darkness, feeding on chemicals instead of sunlight. Scientists believe places like this may be where life on Earth first began, billions of years ago. And then, explorers found something at the bottom that shocked everyone. Not a monster, not a new species, a plastic bag, resting at the deepest point of the planet. Our trash made it down there before most of humanity ever could. Scientists have since found microplastics inside the bodies of trench creatures living 7 miles beneath the surface. The Mariana Trench holds clues to how life began, how animals survived the impossible, and how far our impact reaches. The deep ocean is still mostly unexplored, and its biggest secrets are waiting in the dark. Would you make the dive? Comment below and subscribe.